Okay, guys, we're going to try to get in a quick third game here. We won the die roll. We will elect to play. Hand's not going to be keepable. This man is way too awkward. And this hand is not great, but we are able to lead with a colonnade and get a second land. And I'd rather not mull to 5, so we're going to keep it. Let's start with the colonnade. Planning to get a steam vents. Don't know what we're playing, but we do have a piece of removal that gets rid of a large creature, should it come to that. However, if Verdant Catacombs is the land of the day and it's getting a swamp or an overgrown tomb, or even a godless shrine, then we may just be getting our Geist or a Valorous Stance taken away from us. Seems to be what we're facing. This could be junk, could also just be black-white tokens, which would be actually even worse. Our black-white tokens matchup, unlike the junk matchup, is not 50-50. I think it's actually pretty bad for us. Maybe we'll get a little information about what our opponent might be planning based on what he's taken. Okay, so it makes me think maybe he's not, doesn't have a Liliana simply because he did not, take, because he took the Geist. I feel like if he had a Liliana, he'd be like, oh, I'll take something else because I got plans for you, Guest of St. Traft. Okay, so let's see. Let's go for the Steam Vents. Don't need a Black Source because we do not have Lingering Souls in the main board. It's actually very nice not to have to worry about that so much compared to when I was playing Crackling Doom. Now, I'd be able to potentially get this Electrolyze online, but we're going to play this Colonnade because we have an Angel, and if we don't draw another land, we'll be able to play her with this Flooded Strand. Maybe Liliana anyway. Nope. We're just... Okay, sure. Guess it's a free attack. Geist? Ghost Quarter? Actually, I mean, he knows we have the Angel. I'm going to play the Flooded Strand. I could have played the Ghost Quarter, but I don't think he's really going to attempt to treetop us again. My guess is he was like, that's my one free attack, guys. Thanks. We're going to be playing an Angel end of turn regardless, so I think we're going to get ourselves... We do need another red. Not sure that I want to go to 13 to get it, though. If this is a Rhino, we're still going to play Angel, untap, and stance it. One of stance in the main. Alright, let's go ahead and get an island. And Angel here. Play our Ghost Quarter, attack. No real reason to stance now. But in lieu of taking 4, seems like the right time to make such a play. Don't need to try to hold up this Ghost Quarter for Treetop Village as we have blowing up what? A Steam Vents. Okay, I'll float a red. Do I want to just electrolyze him? Probably not. I mean, this doesn't necessarily kill, and yeah, sure, whatever. I don't think he can't play Lingering Souls right now anyway. This might be an improper use of our resources, actually, but I'm going to do it. I want to electrolyze him, draw a card. Lingering Souls? Maelstrom Pulse. Alright, fine. So we'll click at end step if we can, but we're also going to hold up Remand if that comes up. That's not nice. Float a blue. Probably just going to go ahead and click now, since he's kind of making us do things with our mana. Abrupt Decay in response to the trigger on the stack. Sure, what are we looking at? Another Abrupt Decay and a Path to Exile. Do I care about either of those? The Path could be annoying. I'm going to take the Path. It could be wrong. Give him another draw step, but that seems like a fairly decent draw. Oh, he has a Decay, and I believe it was a land, right? That's what we know about. Now, if he doesn't... Oh, looks like a Rhino. Okay, it's a Sorin. Mix a dude. Do we have something to kill it? We do not. I am actually willing to shock ourselves. We can Snapcaster Mage, give the Vampire indestructible, send the Angel at Sorin. I think that's okay. Right? Yes. Angel here. Blocks. Actually, probably should have sent them both at Sorin. I didn't realize this Vampire's flying. But we're going to go Snapcaster Mage, Valorous Stance, Indestructible. Valorous Stance completely overperforming as usual. Still have a treetop village, so some kind of removal would be ideal. Our opponent tends to top deck quite well, so... Alright, getting aggressive with your treetop. I do not mind that. I will usually run Geist of St. Traft into a Dark Confidant. And I think that's correct here. We have a Ghost Quarter for his Treetop Village and a Remand. It'd be great if we had on any kind of removal spell we could get rid of Bob and then protect, just to really be able to use this Remand to keep getting damage in with Geist, but it's not the case, so we're just going to get in there. You can only block one of them. Yeah, we blow this guy up. Mainlands. I'm sorry, Ghost Quarter doing work. It's like another removal spell against junk. When I was playing the Crackling Doom list, it was kind of sad not to have those anymore. Alright, well let's see, we left him with an Abrupt Decay. So don't think our snap is going to be going very far. There's the Abrupt Decay, that's fine. Could have remanded it to try to draw a card, but I'd rather not. We have a lot of blue. Yeah, I definitely want to get a Sacred Foundry here. Electrolyze isn't terrible. Still going to hold up Remand. Not going to hold up Remand. We're going to Electrolyze Bob. 1 and 1. Pass the turn back. Now, even if he plays a large threat like a Rhino, I'm still going to remand it even if I have this Path to Exile. That's worth remanding. And, ooh, that was a really good draw for remand. I mean, we might as well take a peek at our opponent's hand. Okay, well, he's called it done there. So if he's on the Bob version, I feel like Helix is, we could probably prioritize Helix a little more, but let's do our standard first, which is going to bring in Lingering Souls, Sphinx's Revelation. We want the Valorous Stances. We definitely want these Engineered Explosives. Did one disappear? Okay, there they are. We want to get rid of a couple of Remands. We want to get rid of a Geist of Traft. These clicks match up really poorly against any kinds of tokens. Celestial Purge is even better. I mean, we need it even more if he is running Sorin. Now, this is what we would normally do. If he's running Bob, though, I wouldn't mind trying to keep another Helix. I don't know if we want to cut a Geist. You could try to... no, Shaving a Bolt doesn't really make any sense either. Nah, you know, I'd rather just not have... I mean, we have these. We can potentially 2 for 1 here. Well, we'll give this a shot. I submitted. All right. Well, I submitted. It's not letting me actually go to the screen. I hope this is not one of those situations where it will not actually take my sideboard submission and I am forced to play an unsideboarded game. That would be less than ideal. I could try to like close the client, but I can't. I don't think I can make it back in time. I mean, closing motor, restarting, sideboarding all in 40 seconds, probably not. I guess we'll just hope that it took our submission. I can make a quick change and resubmit. Will it let me? No. Yeah, I have a funny feeling we're going to get stuck with an unsideboarded deck. Sideboard 17, main deck 60. Okay, it's completely not recorded something. I don't have that many Lightning Helixes. What? Moto. I hate this. Probably going to be playing this game unsideboarded. Thanks, Moto. Thanks a lot. Or the game just won't even start for us. Okay, it started. I'm sure we're going to be unsideboarded. So, do the best we can. Handle's pretty bad, but like I've said in the past, mulliganing against Abzan is just kind of like killing yourself. So we'll keep an awkward colored hand. That way we don't have to basically like Inquisition ourselves by going to 6. Alright, so we'll start from our opponent. Play our Colonnade pass. If our opponent plays a Bob, that'll be sad. Just a Goif. And we draw a potential red source. Let's see. We could actually bolt that Goif. Land. Let's see. Yeah, is it? We're gonna play this, and we may just take this as an opportunity to bolt a Goif. We'll see what our opponent does. That's a Liliana. I still want to bolt Goif. I'm gonna take kind of a lot to do this, but I'm gonna Remand Lily. We're going to bolt Goif next turn, and then after he plays Lily, we're going to throw out a Snapcaster Mage. Yeah, that's the plan. So we'll bolt our friend here now. Definitely unsideboarded. We have these glorious Lightning Helixes that we know we get rid of. Alright, so we're going to need this Helix electric. We're definitely going to get rid of a land. I actually we may need this Ghost Quarter. We have enough blue-white. I'm going to get rid of the Hollowed Fountain. I'd rather keep that Ghost Quarter around in case we need it for a man, which he just played. Alright, let's run a snap out there. Punch Lily for 2. Helixer for the rest. Oh, I wish I could bolt her. I still think we. Actually, we're gonna electrolyzer. That will make it so that we are not. Do we electrolyze? Actually, no. I think we may want the. I think there's a chance we may want that electrolyze for like Lingering Souls or something like that. So I don't really mind taking one hit off this Treetop Village so I can get this guy in play. Guys, I'm going to pause the video really quick and reset my Moto client because I feel like, well, that's kind of sad. I feel like it's running pretty slow, so give me just one moment. Okay, we're back. First, we started client. Unfortunately, it does appear that we are going to lose our electrolyze. Oof, another Lily. Unfortunate. She is definitely one of the most difficult spells for us to deal with. Please be burn. It's not a burn. Gonna play the Ghost Quarter. Want to kill the treetop if possible. Gonna discard a mountain. Actually, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, I think we have to discard the Path to Exile. The mountain gives us the ability to actually punch Liliana with a 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, with a Celestial Colonnade. That's Sorin. Oh man, things are bad. So that's going to make a flyer. We're not going to get to punch Liliana. All kinds of value here. Let's see. It's interesting. I think I'm just going to pass. That way she makes us that way he pluses Liliana for no value, because we're going to play a click in response. I can't imagine this guy's going to actually play a spell before plussing. I mean that makes sense. We just let this resolve because he can't actually take our creature. So he's going to plus Liliana, but sure. I don't think you can attack. If you attack with the vampire, then I can play a click, swing with Colonnade, and kill both your planeswalkers. But by all means, attack. Yep. Alright, so we'll go ahead and click now. Our opponent has no cards. I guess we have to choose somebody. Sacred Fender is not going to get the job done. Doesn't mean that if we play it untapped, which planeswalker is he going to protect? Until your next turn. That seems relatively good. I guess we have to swing with both. We have to kill one of them. I'm going to take 2 rather than take 2 from Treetop Village. White, blue, and that guy, and animate this one. So it doesn't really matter where we declare our attacks, because he can say whichever one he wants. But one of them is going to die. Lily shall live. Okay. Would be much better to be sideboarded. Alright, well, we are going to blow that up. Ghost Quarter is coming in handy. I don't think that was his intention. So give me a land. Nope. Alright, so we're going to punch Liliana. I mean, that's actually kind of interesting. I think we just punch Liliana. Oh god, what if he has a Path to Exile? That'll be gross. He has whatever he top decked. He knew we were gonna blow up his bro. If he has a Path to Exile, we don't kill Lily, he pluses, we lose our click. If we untap and he draws like a hand disruption spell and he casts it, we're going to have to cast click, and then he kills it with Liliana. And then we could potentially still lose our Colonnade. I kind of feel like it's better to just not attack. And just... Oh, it's a tough one. Maybe not attack, but then if he draws a tech edge, I mean, we could not attack. Oh, man, what did he draw? Let's see if we don't attack, let him draw another card, see what he does. He tries to plus, we flash in response. I mean, that seems all right. I'm gonna try that. I could be wrong, but maybe it's just well, I already passed, so it's a tough play. Kind of curious what you guys think. Right there, that play. Should we have tried to attack? All right, so this is what we thought would happen. We're gonna do this instead. I guess we do get to take a look. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of the Maelstrom Pulse. If he doesn't draw anything else reasonable, then we get to punch Lily and punch him. All right. I don't know what our opponent drew. I'm going to play it really safe and just send both to Lily. That's real over safe, but want to make sure she dies. Drew another Maelstrom Pulse. Okay, well, we still have our Colonnade. Opponent could have been at 16. Can we win a race with Sin Collector? I think we can. We just need our opponent not to draw a Rhino, or not to have a removal spell. So our opponent has this on 5 attacks right now. If nothing else happens, we have him on 4. Actually, our opponent may, let's see, winning this race. Maybe we just let him keep that. Well, we don't have a choice. Actually, probably should have held back to block there. Because we're going to go to 4. All right. Electrolyze would be stellar. All right. Now we need to draw a removal spell. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3. I don't. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, that's game. It's kind of a close one. Maybe we messed up trying to attack there. Just want to make sure we do this. 4. It's 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we cannot animate 2 of them. Actually, nope, and all of our basic lines are out, so even then it doesn't actually net us a mana. Okay, we'll go on the next game. Actually, try to sideboard this time correctly. Got pretty close considering we were not sideboarded. Okay, we done with the clicks. We want to get rid of 2 remands. Done with the helixes. We want the lingering souls. We want the stances. We want the engineered explosives. Gosh, negate almost seems reasonable because he's got more than one's planeswalker. Definitely Sphinx's Revelation. I wonder if we could just even get by without it. No, we don't want to cut a stance, but he has smaller guys than some of the other junk decks do. Wait, we want this Purge. What do we want the Purge over again? Oh yeah, we cut a Geist. Seems good. Alright, we're just going to run this. That's what we've been running. It's been working. Yeah, we'll play first. This hand's crap. I don't want to keep this hand, but I hate mulliganing. We're going to mulligan. Oh, man. Okay, we're going to keep. This is really bad. Not even going to fetch. Just want to draw some lands. Probably taking our Snapcaster Mage. Makes a lot less sense for him to take something like a Stance or a Path when we have a Snapcaster Mage in hand, so I'm sure that's going to be our opponent's play. No, took... What do you take? Was that a Path? Yeah, alright, well. Okay, so that's better. Play out the Ghost Quarter, that way our opponent doesn't know that we have drawn another land. That frees us up to get a... That frees us up to get like a Steam Vents. Two black, Dark Confidant. Yo, sure. Surprised he even kept those in against us. But we will path it if we have to. Let's see. Yeah, we want to get a blue-red. So that'd be, yeah, we'll get this guy. Bolt. Not a bolt. Well... We will snap. I really don't like to accelerate him, but having him get ahead on cards is like a surefire way to lose. And every edge matters, so. We already mulliganed, which makes it even worse. Rhino of the Siege. Liliana. Our friend. Poop. A land would be great. Actually, a land's not going to matter because we're just going to lose our Restoration Angel to Thoughtseize. Discard a card. Pretty behind. Probably just going to get a land tech edged as well, I guess. That's a mob. And then here comes the tech edge. Let's see. I think we're just gonna do this to get a white source. Alright, well, things are not going well for us. Opponent drew a land. I went to shuffle and fetch. I want to try to get some lands out of our deck. Get a water graves and get a black source. Oh man, bad to worse. Doesn't help that we had to play 2 game 1s. Oh man. No good, no good, no good, no good. Let's put us at 7 here. Not sure there's actually anything we can draw to save us. Yeah, it's looking pretty bad. Oh, excuse me, it's going to be basically impossible to flash anything back now with Snapcaster Mage if that's what we draw. Get another white in play, another red. I mean, there's a path for the Goyf. Path for him. All right. Oh, so we're dead. Alright, well that match didn't go so well, but we also had to we played with our main board twice, so, and that was no fault of ours, that was Moto. Alright, well there's a few games with this version of the deck. We were fortunate to play against Abzan twice. Unfortunately, the third game we did not actually get to play with the sideboard in the second game, which I'm sure contributed to our loss. That being said, we did get to show off Valorous Stance a few times. We didn't get to show off Lingering Souls. We didn't get to show off Sphinx's Revelation, but I can assure you that they are good spells. So, alright, well, I'm going to take a break from playing these games, guys. As always, if you like what you see, please subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for commenting. I really appreciate all of the support. You guys are amazing. And I remember what I was going to say. And as I said earlier, stay tuned for some Versus videos. We're going to do another Blue, White, Red, Black versus Junk with this new list and with an updated Junk list. And this time we're not going to lose the sideboarded videos, so you guys will get to see those. All right, guys. Draw well, smash face. Thanks a lot.